What's good, you little mother? It's like, nah, I'm just playing, y'all. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Nico, A.K.A. Mr. 2HILARIOUS, y'all. It's a bright and beautiful day here in Punta Cana, y'all. And today, we got big plans, y'all. We're going on an excursion today. So I'll bring you guys along for the ride. Stay tuned.
My name is Leandro. Can you pronounce that?
Leandro.
Leandro, and the driver's name is Papi. Can you see him, Papi? I don't know if you guys know why we call this area Punta Cana. Notice over here, Punta Cana is located on the point of the island. This is Punta Cana over here. Punta Cana. Punta Cana is not the whole province over here. The whole province you see over here, the name of this province is Alta Gracia. Second biggest province of Dominican Republic, because the biggest one is San Juan. This is the second biggest one. 350,000 people living in the province. But we are 150,000 people living in the city from this province. And the city from this province, we spell it H-I-G-U-E-Y. We don't pronounce the H, we pronounce it Higuey. If you hear Higuey, that's the city from Alta Gracia. And we call the area Punta Cana because of the location. Punta means point, and Cana is the most useful material for the roof, called Cana leaf, and that's the one you see at the airport roof. That's the Cana. 32 different palm trees in Dominican, and one of them is called Cana palm tree. One of the most useful in this area, because no matter how hard it is, you will never feel the heat under one of those roofs. That's why the hotel love it for the lobby, because it makes the inside feel very nice and cool. And the umbrellas you see on the beach, you can notice when you are under one of those, you only feel the breeze coming, but you don't feel the heat because it feels nice. And that's the idea. That's the reason why they use it so much, Cana, and that's the reason why we call the area Punta Cana. You gotta be careful pronouncing Punta. There's another word similar and it's not that good. If you say Punta, make sure you always pronounce it with the N. Do not pronounce it without the N. Otherwise it will be when you say in English, B-I-T-C-H. It's confusing. It always happens to me in English. I make a lot of mistakes. I remember once I was trying to tell the people on the bus, hey, let's go to hit the beach. I didn't say beach. Only the men were happy on the bus. Telling you about these, when the Spanish people came here and then later they discovered the gold. Because also the Spanish people used to get a lot of spices. Columbus used to get a lot of different spices. That's what they were looking for, spices. When they discovered the gold, they forgot about the spices. And then they got concentrated on the gold. They started the excavation. Taínos later became into slaves. Spanish people made it work, but they were not used to work that hard. Then most Spanish people were coming to the island. And then the Spanish people brought diseases. The Taínos couldn't handle those diseases. They were dying very quick. Columbus made it in 1492. In the 1550s, there were not even 50,000 of those Taínos left in the island. They were dying so quick. That was bad. And let me tell you that the Spanish people had a labor problem. They needed more people to work. When there were not enough Taínos to work in the mining, then they went to Africa. Mostly from West Africa, they brought Taínos and Africans. You see coconut all over. Coconut is not from Dominican. Coconut is from Africa. On that tripulation, the Spanish people needed coconut because coconut is heavy. And they brought the coconut to weight the ballast of the ships. And then when they came with the Africans, they said they didn't need the coconut anymore. They got rid of them. Coconut, the husk from the coconut can protect the inside for a long time in the water. They were mixing African, Taínos, and Spanish, and there were very few Indians left. I can tell we are more African than Taínos. And we have three races, not only one. We're not only Spanish, we're not only African, we're not only Taínos. I just want you to know that the races of Dominican is mixed. 75% of the races of the population is mixed. Mulatto is what we call African, Taínos, and Spanish. And 15% Spanish race and 10% Africans. But there's no any pure Indians, Taínos left, unfortunately. According to all the poor condition of work, they couldn't, many of them, most of them passed away, and the few Indians, Taínos, that were mixing with the African and the Spanish, and that's what we are. We African, Taínos, and Spanish. I also want you to know this. In the old days in Dominican, most of the people used to choose the color for their house following the significance of the color. Because each color has a significance. For example, you choose the blue color means you lost something. You want to find it back. I'm going to pray on St. Anthony, and I'm going to keep looking for it. And I'm going to keep my faith. If you found what you were looking for, then your house will be blue. And you make a promise. I keep the blue for 5 years. You need protection, then you choose the green color, Saint Michael. You need peace, yellow color, Anais, a saint. Brown color, Saint Christopher. But nowadays, it's not like that. People choose the color they just like. But in villages like these, some people still follow those traditions. And that's the reason why you see so many colorful homes. So that is part of our tradition. Guys, can you all see this little fruit right here?
Yeah.
What do you think this is?
Coconut.
It's an apple.
It's little one.
Papaya.
Coconut.
Some people think it's lime. It looks a little bit more like lime, but you know what? This is guava.
Guava?
Yeah. The guava we use it in Dominican Republic for a lot of ice cream, home ice cream. We make a lot of juice out of the guava. We make jams for the cakes. We make a fudge out of the guava as well. The guava get yellow when they get ripe. And let me tell you something very good that we do with the guava, but we have to combine it. We do a remedy that everybody do it whenever we need it. For anemia, we make the best remedy with the guava for anemia, and also to raise up our blood platelets when the blood platelets is low. So we just need to combine 4 guavas when the guava are ripe, 4 of them ripe. So combine it with the red bell pepper. If you mix those 2 ingredients, you just have to put that in a blender. Just chop in small pieces, blend it. When you liquefy that, just make a juice and try to drink 1 glass a day. And that's the best you can drink for anemia and to raise up your blood platelets. That is amazing, platelets. Amazing. That's what we all Dominican do. So I don't tell you about something I just heard. Something that we all Dominican do whenever we need it, because it works.
I want to eat what they eating. Me too.
Something that we also use a lot in, and you guys also use.
Can I like take a few of them home?
For cooking. I don't know if you guys can tell what this is, but I would like you to smell it too, because I also like to if you think to smell, so you too. Let's see if you can recognize this by smelling it.
Something lemony.
And you guys use it for cooking back home. Oregano. Try to guess.
Yeah.
No.
It has like a lemon. I smell like a lemon. I'm not sure. It's like a lemon. I'm not sure.
It's probably Bailey.
Oh, you got it.
Bailey.
Bailey?
Yeah, you got it. And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. There's a remedy we do with the bay leaves. So we squeeze the juice out of those leaves. If you squeeze the juice out, then you're gonna mix it with the rubbing alcohol. You're not gonna use it for drinking. You're gonna keep it in a container. And if somebody in the family fainted and hospital is very far, guys, there's nothing better to wake him up. So it's make him smell that, and that's amazing. That's how we all do in the villages mostly, because sometimes people live far away from the hospital. But people don't have to do this remedy anymore because every supermarket have these 2 ingredients already on sale. So we call it bay rum. Bay rum is how we call it. So we don't drink it, we just use it to smell. And if you have a strong headache, also we use it on the hair, a little bit on the hair, and that's amazing for the headaches too. So we use this a lot in America. The house you see right there, the family living there, his name is Biembe, the owner of the coconut farm, and his wife is Melia. They got 2 boys, but one of them passed away, one of them lived by himself. They're already grown up. And they have a coconut farm, and they have learned how to enjoy all the resources of the coconuts. And you already know why we brought the coconut, the reason why they brought it from Africa. So in Dominican Republic, we don't waste any of those coconut resources. I also like to introduce one of the part of the family. His name is Tato. You can please say hola.
Hola.
Alexander. Because Alexander doesn't come every day, but Tato is here every day. And let me tell you that Tato is the only one doing the demonstration for us, but he's not going to be the only one working in this factory. So 7 to 8 of them work together in this little factory. This is a little factory where they make coconut oil. If you get some coconut oil in any store by Punta Cana, this is where they get it from. This is where they make coconut oil. And notice, guys, they decided to make this kind of roof because you can notice it feels
cooler
over here. And that's the reason why. Ladies and gentlemen, if you feel the weight of these coconuts, it's heavy. But notice, this coconut is the same size or a little bigger, and it's a lot lighter in weight because the water dried out. Most of the water dried out. This is already dry. What happens if you see it on the ground and you don't pick it up on time? 7, 8 months later, as I told you before, it won't develop free at all. This husk, you can notice when they're feeling it. See? When we get everything off, then we get this. When you shake it, you can hear the juice that many of you guys call milk. But it's not the milk. Many of you guys call it milk. This is not milk. This is coconut water. And you can spend all day long drinking it. And guys, believe me, this is medicinal. Many ladies in the old days that couldn't produce enough milk for their little babies, they used to feed them coconut water. This have a lot of carbohydrate. It helps the kidneys, kidney infection, kidney stone, coconut water. And coconut water and coconut oil is not together. Coconut milk and coconut oil is together. That's why I would like you to notice the big difference between the water and the coconut milk. You can spend all day drinking the water. But the milk, not recommendable guys drinking a lot of it because that's the oil. Now, let's see his talent, let's see his skill. He uses that machete. That's what he do every day with his uncle Biembe. He can do it very quickly, opening a coconut, but they can open in one day around, by himself he can do in just 5 hours, around 400 to 500 coconuts, like that with that machete. And that shell, the broken shell, is not gonna be a waste. All this broken shell, nothing better as firewood than this shell. And notice what the water looks like. Not a lot of it, because this is a very tiny coconut. If you grate that meat, he made this grater. Some people will go to the store and buy a grater, but these people just make it up. Piece of metal to piece of wood, hammer and a nail, 500 holes in it, and made a grater. Homemade grater. He said that if he makes that grater, that will be easier for the people to see this process. This grater is for him to do this demonstration. But the grater they need to make a lot of oil is not that one. That will be that machine right there. And that they didn't buy these like that. They bought a water pump and they invented a grater with a water pump. Homemade electrical grater. Let's see the next step. Machete, they also have a machine. You get this shape, then it's not gonna be for 5 wood. They're gonna paint it, they're gonna polish it back here with a glue, they attach magnets, and that will be one more for your refrigerator. And they also use it for purse decorations, earrings, necklaces, a lot of different handmade crafts. We already created some coconut meats, so what do we need to do then to see the milk? We need to squeeze it well, and look, that's what I wanted you to see.
Oh wow.
That's milk.
Wow.
See all that juice? That's milk. We just have to open the coconut to see the water, but we need to grate that meat and squeeze it to see the milk. Alright, Leandro, now follow me this way.
No, you don't need that. You can test it. Dip your finger in it. And then rub your hand. Just one finger.
Yo, this is pure coconut oil. Like he just explained like the whole process on how they make it. But what I just dipped my finger in was pure coconut oil. It smells like popcorn. Like yeah, you can just like rub it in and like that. It's good. It's very interesting on how they literally use everything. They don't waste nothing. On this side. Look at this. We carved this out of a coconut. That is crazy. It says Punta Cana on the side. Look at that. Look at it. That's crazy.
Oh, look, there's another one.
These magnets.
Here's something interesting. Lisa,
Oh,
there's something in it.
I can hear it too.
Ooh, a flamingo. Look. Oh, this one. You can smell it.
It smells nice. So, pretty much everything over here was made by coconut. So they came to this nice little house, and this family, they have this small factory. That's what this is their own personal factory where they personally made the coconuts, yo. This is amazing. They made all the coconuts here, which is really amazing. Crazy. Well, we're gonna head back down to the truck. We're gonna continue on our excursion. I'm gonna head, he was saying we're heading further up into the mountains to see more. We made here to this kind of zoo. Look at these iguanas. They got some iguanas over here.
We are bringing them over because they were endangered. They're endangered from...
Where did you get them from?
We get them from the southwest, southeast of the Dominican Republic. They're native to Dominican Republic. The rhino iguanas, that's how we call them.
Rhino iguanas.
They shed the skin twice a year. The male are the iguana with longer scales on top. This is the mating time. When they're laying eggs, they bury them. 90 days later, they start hatching.
Oh my God! Look at the size of that. Look at him. God, he's huge. Hello. I'm gonna leave you alone. Huh? I see y'all traveling packs too. These rhino iguanas are huge, and I think one of them eyed me down, and I don't like that. What's this over here? Yeah, chickens.
Some of them are, they sell, some of them
Right here.
people eat them. One of the healthiest meats, one of the leanings, according to that, it's healthy.
But they got rabbits?
Another one is
Oh, they got rabbits.
we talk
Look
about
at these
goat
rabbits,
meat.
yo.
Goat is a delicacy, right? Whenever we're doing a big
Some
celebration,
white rabbits. Right there, and these brown ones.
and after these, then we get to show you some micro.
Got the chickens over here.
They might want to cook some duck for it. Female is a hen. So it's Saturday. Let's feed them corn and watermelon. The hen lays eggs for 300.
Oh, there's the flower you wanted to take to me. Yeah, what is that? The flower? This
This is dope. This is really dope. And this scenery is amazing. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Out here in Punta Cana, it is ridiculously hot. So, thank all of us in the US with central air conditioning.
A regular pig and grill twice or 3 times that high. She was born here, but she was raised in somebody's house with a car and a dog. I guess she doesn't feel more like
Yeah, come here.
Yes.
Yeah, just be.
some of them get that big.
Yeah.
This is the biggest size and nobody said that. Most of them are like that. So that one is mixed with the different species. So that's the real size of the black.
Yeah, that's it.
That one is.
Get out. Get out.
Oh.
See, he's telling her to see.
Nick, you get to
And
eat
over
the big
here
one
we
in
have
They got the pigs.
4 weeks old. 4 weeks old.
Big one. They got little babies.
Oh, I didn't see them on the
Ooh,
side.
they're over here.
That's banana.
That's banana. Brenda, could I give you that banana?
No.
Look at that.
It's good. It's good, isn't it?
That pig scared me. He's like, oh my goodness, a pig. I was like, oh, shit. I just felt his skin. I'm like, ooh, a pig. Alligator.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Michael to you. His name is Michael. As I was telling you a while ago, the company owns the ranch, but the company don't own the business. So the local people living around, they come here every day and they don't have to pay anything for rent to the company. And that's the help the company do to them. But the company told them, do not call any of our clients to buy anything from you. So they didn't come to a shopping tour. So we just show you how they live, what they do. And if you, in case see any of these paintings that you like, we give you the option. You can choose. For example, I'm gonna tell you the price so you to have an idea. This is the small one. It's not charging you according to what is in the painting, but the size of the painting. So this is the small one. They have it for 18. And for example, you can see this one representing African ladies, beautiful ladies, as you can see. And let me tell you that this is the biggest size. The biggest size for 55. And many people say, I would like to get it, but it would be impossible to bring it that big in a suitcase. But that's how people bring them. They never get the frame off. They get the frame off and roll it. Once you roll it, you don't have to worry about the painting because it won't crack. So you can even fold it that way. And that's why they use that kind of paint, because it's a special one that you can roll.
So this artist named Michael,
Nico.
him right there, he painted these. Look at this. Follow me, bro. Come on. These are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let me see this. That's real sand. He used real sand in this. Do you feel it? That's real sand. Alright, come on.
You know who Mommy did?
And these symbols, he was saying they represent Tahitians, which is an ancient culture. They used to write these in the caves where they used to live. Some of them represent like specific things. But he was saying a lot of these are like African, Tahitian women. These are nice. These are very beautiful. My art, these are absolutely beautiful. My art is some shit compared to this. I need to step my game up.
This machete is for the biggest one, for the biggest stone. And this one, the stone is not so big. And you can see this file. And at the end they use the sandpaper, but if a knife break at home, instead of throwing it away, they will just make a tool out of it. So they make their tool. They didn't go anywhere to buy these tools, they just made it. And this one as well, two different knives. And this one is for the smaller details. It's amazing what those people do. They went to school, but not to learn this. To learn this, they just got it from generations. And the street friends doing this. Ladies and gentlemen, about this mask. You can see this mask. Notice the mask. Take a look at this mask. Now, my question is, what do you think the significance of this mask is? I'm sure 100% that you can guess it.
The ethnicities.
Sorry?
The 3 ethnicities.
You got it. Remember Taínos?
Yeah.
And let me tell you that Taínos were here first. That's why you can see the Taíno on the top, representing the first people that came to the island. So who came here second? Spanish people came second. The African were brought up by the Spanish, as I was telling you, working together. They started mixing to each other, and that is our background. This is representing our races. Mulatto, 75%. 15%, 10% African, and there's no any pure Indian Taínos left, as I was telling you. It's the mix of the three races. Our mulatto race. If a couple like to represent their honeymoon, so they also get things like that, and they also can grade any day people ask them, without charging any extra. Grabbing the waiting date or...
Como ya está un poco, ¿sabes? Se pueden quebrar porque es piedra.
Os piedras.
Sí, piedra. Ya como le digo, se le puede escribir cualquier nombre, cualquier figura.
I'm gonna show you the cigars. Arriba! Arriba! Abajo! Abajo! Al centro! Al centro! Sexy movimiento! Adentro!
Like that wine?
That's a shot.
Yeah, that looks like wine to me.
This dude right here sells cigars, and he makes like a bunch of different cigars. It's a long process, y'all. It's so interesting to see how they make it, like how they do all the different flavors with it. Like he had like strawberry, cherry, vanilla, chocolate, and they use all the materials, even the ones they don't use on the cigar. You know, and most of even the nicotine, they say 85% of the nicotine comes from the root where they get the tobacco from, which is really great. This is dope. I'll never smoke it. That's for sure. But I can dream. No, I can dream that I smoke it. Look at these flamingos. These are flamingos.
They're all in different games.
Flamingos.
Look.
Yeah.
They got the rock head, the one leg,
Yeah.
and the short leg. You got the rock heads over here. Yeah. Short neck. One leg. Yeah, gang wars over here.
Gang, gang.
Nobody is worried about each other.
So earlier we went to the house where they showed us how they made the coconuts and coconut oil. Then we went to the other part. They showed us the animals. Now they're showing us a house where they make cocoa.
Only country we have in Dominican Republic is that one over there. We call it royal.
Look at that.
Royal.
Oh, look at that tree.
He doesn't produce coconut, if you notice.
Mm-hmm.
Produce those tiny beans that look like coconut.
Mm-hmm.
You see a bunch of beans over there?
Look at this
All
house.
those
This house is
beans, we
beautiful.
normally feed pigs with those pigs.
Nice.
So we normally use them to feed
That
pigs.
tree's tall. That's the bus we've been riding.
We don't eat those beans. and let me tell you that the bark of that palm tree, no termites. No termites.
No?
No termite hanging.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why people choose the bark of that palm tree to be in their houses. Most of the typical houses you guys have seen today, they make it from the bark of that palm tree. It's called royal palm tree.
Okay.
It can last over 100 years. It's been proved that a hurricane, not even a hurricane category 5 can break this tree. You can come around and get pictures. And they also sleep with mosquito nets because they get affected more at night time by the tree. And you know why they leave everything open. They have to keep everything open. And that can hold the power for 4 hours. They never have 4 hours blackout. And no schedule, so they don't know when. Can be in the morning as can be at night.
I can't remember the last time I had bunk bed.
Guys, please follow me on.
I feel like I'm intruding.
Which one is
Yo le dije que mi casa era
Glasses. This is a coffee he made himself. It smells good. It's hot. But it's good though. It's actually really good. Yeah.
What do you say?
A little bitter. A little bit. But it's actually really good. Yeah. Coffee. Coffee.
Okay, everybody try the coffee.
Yep. Muy excelente.
Please, I would like y'all to follow me because now we are going to have a seat.
Well, this is tea right here. Smell like it does smell like cinnamon.
Nico, are you making a video again?
Oh my
Guys, how did
god.
you like that tea?
That's good, yo. Yo, that's good. It's hot, but it's like really sweet. That's good. They about to do a demonstration for it.
Guys, this is very short. You can have a look, pass it around. So we see benefits over here.
So we just finished up on an excursion here at the house, and they gave a full demonstration on how they make cocoa. Guys, it was very interesting. I wish I would record it, but my battery's really low. It was really just to give you like a few tips, like the beans, they pluck it off the tree, they start off green, then it's a process of waiting them to turn red, turn colors. And then you have to like grind the beans, and you're not going to smell the coffee until you boil them. But right now we're gonna head all over to the beach. Oh, look at this. Look at this, y'all. We out here at the beach. We finally here at the end of the trip. Got me a boogie board. If I crash and burn and something happens to me, I love y'all. Oh, this is crazy. Look at these. I'm recording this on my phone just in case y'all know, because my camera battery is getting low and died. here. We'll have some fun.
We can be over.
I can't move. Oh, now that's a big wave.
Why is he walking?
Yo, your boy was out there surfing. Oh my God. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I wiped out a few times, but I caught a couple of waves, all right? Boogie boarding, it's great. Next step, full out surfing, all right? This was fun. I enjoyed this. They said this was the best beach in Punta Cana, and they were right. Well, thank you, Outback Adventures. I think this is the end of our trip. Then we're gonna head back to the hotel now. See you when I get back. We just got back, and look at this, huh? The phone party, okay. Oh, wow. That's beautiful, huh? Yo, look at this. What happened? Look at this, yo. This is crazy, y'all. We just got back to the resort from the beach. We went to A.K.A beach. Best beach in Punta Cana. That's what he told us, and he was completely right. Best beach. They had crazy waves. I was out there on a boogie board. It was crazy, but then we come back, and they having a phone party, yo. Look at this. Yo, I'm gonna hit y'all back in a minute. I'm about to get in this pool, yo. Woohoo! Thank God, we made it. We made it back. We finally back in our hotel room now. Oh, it's been a long day. We've been up since what? I've been up since 6 this morning, and it's about what? About 5? Yeah, around 5 right now. It's been a long day. And so we did this. I'm just gonna give you a rundown of what we did today, cause I just wanna get everything down. We did the Outback Adventures excursion today. They really just showed us all around Punta Cana, showing us the life of what, you know, a lot of people deal with. He told us a lot about their history. Told us a lot of good information about this country. Just to give you an idea, while we were just riding on the bus, like we were pretty much going up a mountain, like just traveling. You could just see a whole bunch of stores. Like stores, houses, you know, a lot of poverty. He really showed us the roots of what it's like here in Punta Cana and in the Dominican Republic, just rows of houses and stores all on the side. There was a car wash and the bar was right next to it. Like he said, people would spend hours in there just doing whatever and their car wouldn't even be clean by the time it was over. It was a lot of fun. The first place we went to was a little house, which it was kind of like a small factory, where the factory was where they used coconuts. They made pure coconut oil. they don't waste anything. They use everything. Like the extra waste, the fat that came from the oil that they used to make the coconut oil, they took the waste out and they used that to make coconut milk, which is actually very interesting. It was very cool. After that, we went further up into the mountains. We went to this ranch. In the ranch, they showed us all these different kind of animals, the rhino iguanas, alligators, flamingos. We saw some artwork, a lot of cool stuff, guys. The artwork was absolutely amazing. It was mind-blowing. I've never seen anything like it. I actually ended up buying one of the art pieces. La Hermano, as Michael, his name was Michael, who actually made like all of these paintings, and he made like a whole bunch of them. Look at this. That is beautiful. And he made so many other ones just like this. I like this one. This is real sand, y'all. Like, he used real sand to make this, which was so cool. And the colors and the paintings. And the one thing that he said was really interesting is that, like, you could fold this up like any kind of way, like in a bag, and it would still like stay intact. It would still be good as new. And by how I'm looking at it, it still looks good. Like when I first bought it, I'd say it was around probably $18 when I bought it. My sister, she got this this other thing I want to show you guys. Originally the guy was saying 20, but my mother was able to bargain with him to make it down to 15. But he actually ended up carving her name into it. So my mom just gave him 20 anyway. Look at that, y'all. This joint is really nice. And like, they carved these by hand, guys. Carved these by hand. And you see, like, he put her name right there, Nyla, on the side. And my sister, she loves horses. She truly does. But this is nice, guys. Like, I tell you, when they explained to us like how he carved it, like they use machetes, blades, and they recycle like everything that they use. They had like a broken machete that they use as a small knife to make details. It was so cool. And then the ranch, they showed us, you know, how they made the cigars and all the different flavors with it. And then we went down to this house. And this house was really nice because the house, it showed us how they make cocoa. They made cocoa, tea, and it was really cool. I'm gonna show you guys like a few clips. Add a few clips in. As he was explaining like the different like the cocoa seeds, and how when they first start out you gotta let them sit and get ripe, and how it's a big process. Like they change colors to let you know like when you can and can't use it. When you originally have cocoa beans, they have no scent. They only get a scent when you burn them, when you cook them. And after you cook them, you get that coffee smell. And we tried some pure coffee. It was good. You know, I typically don't even drink coffee, but it was really good. And then they showed us how they made tea as well. And the tea was absolutely amazing. That was the best part. The tea was like really sweet. It had a nice taste to it, nice consistency. And then they also gave us a chocolate milk at the end. That was also really good. I don't even like chocolate, but it was actually really good. It was amazing. Everything was amazing. The best part was at the end, we went down to A.K.A beach, which he said was probably the best beach in Punta Cana, and he was absolutely right. Sorry y'all about that. Your boy just took a shower real quick. Had to get cleaned up after everything. Alright, now I can sit down and talk to y'all about everything that's happened today. So where was I last at? The beach. The beach was absolutely fun. I had so much fun myself. Everybody had fun. The waves were very high, like high tide, crazy. And your boy like wiped out a few times. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna tell you how many, but I wiped out a few times. I'm not gonna lie. So we're coming back to the hotel, and while we're walking, literally there is like a party going on that we had no idea about. It's like one of the daily events that they do here. They always have like a whole bunch of like daily stuff going on, like shows, parties, just different things for the people to do while they're here. Everything is all inclusive here. Everything is all inclusive. The food, spa, the room, the parties, everything. Everything is all inclusive. You just have to give them your name and your room number, and you're good. So that's what I really like about this. So you don't really have to waste your money on stuff unless you want to actually like buy like souvenirs and antiques and stuff like that. Then yeah, you will waste your money. But other than that, it's everything else is good. It's cool. And let me talk about the food. Let me talk about this Dominican food. All right. So like in the middle of the tour, when we went to the ranch water animals, like halfway through, we stopped and ate lunch. So they fed us fried chicken, rice and beans, like this kind of like pasta that they had, and they also had this what is it? They had like a salad bar with fruit, salad, and egg, like fried eggplants and potatoes. And I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all, the food was absolutely amazing. Like really good. Like their fried chicken was probably the best fried chicken I've ever had. Like, I'm not joking. And those who know me know my history with fried chicken, but we're not gonna address that. Okay. That's probably the best food I've had here, like since I've been here. That was Dominican food that we had ate. That was Dominican food. It was really good. Nice herbs and spices. Like when I first been to the chicken, it was like a blast of flavor right then and there. Really good, really good. And I'm picky with my food, so for me to like something, it's good. And be completely honest with y'all, the food here, like actually on the resort probably has like 3 or 4 restaurants, and we've tried most of them before. We went to the first, which is a buffet called the Gourmet Marché is what it's called. That's the first one. It's open all day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Be honest, their food is like, it's okay. It's not like, oh my God, this is amazing. It's like, this is good. We also went to this Italian restaurant they have called Grazi. Their food, it was a little better than the gourmet spot. Both of these restaurants are buffets that they have actually on the resort, which we've been eating at. And their food, it's been okay. It hasn't been like a wow, oh my God, this is amazing. Like, we haven't had nothing like that. For me, that was the Dominican food. The Dominican food was like, oh wow, this is really good. The other place that we ate at here, which actually was really good, was the Hunter Steakhouse. But like, it's first come first serve, and it's crazy packed. Like, the first night we came here, and we went to go at like say around like 8 or 9 o'clock, like late for like dinner. The line was packed. Endless people were in line to eat there, so we just couldn't eat there. We just went to the buffet, the gourmet restaurant. I've enjoyed my time here. I really have. And that excursion that we did was absolutely fun. It really gave you that feel like you were in the Dominican Republic. You were in Punta Cana. You really got to see the people, how they lived, the houses that they were living in, and everything had a purpose. Everything made sense. And it's so dynamic here. It's absolutely beautiful. I've enjoyed this. I've really had my fun here. Later on tonight, we're going to go eat again at the Grazi restaurant. And we're going to go to this show that they have later here tonight. It's one of the like night activities that they have. But until then, thank you guys for watching. Please smash that like button. Leave some comments down below. Subscribe if you're new, and share this with everybody, all right? And until next time, I see you when I see you. Peace.